I finally got funded with Apex. It wasn't easy, but after a series of well-planned trades, I passed the challenge. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I did it, every trade, every setup, and the strategy that got me across the finish line. If you're looking to get funded, this breakdown will give you real insights in what works and what doesn't. Let's get into it. Before we dive into the trades, let's quickly go over the challenge rules. To get funded with Apex, I had to reach a specific target of $3,000 while staying within the maximum trailing drawdown limits of $2,500. Risk management was crucial. I couldn't afford to take random trades. I needed a solid strategy, considering that every big profit that is registered within the trade at any certain time is gonna trail my drawdown. My approach, I use smart money concepts and ICT trading strategies, focusing on liquidity grabs, fair value gaps, and market structure shifts. Now let's go over the trades that got me funded. This was one of the first trades that set up the pace for my challenge. I noticed the liquidity building near these relative two equal highs here at 20,147 with a clear sign of market manipulation. As price traded inside the first presentation fair value gap that you can see here on 1 minute basis and inside this fair value gap in form of a BC, it confirmed my criteria and I executed a long position. Risk reward on this trade was 1 to 3 and within minutes the price was moving into my favor. It was a great start. This was a textbook example of using fair value gaps to find high probability setups. As you can see here, the price moved so fast into my favor that I had to cut it short because with the live trailing drawdown, if you have a big profit, that profit is going to transform itself into a loss because your cushion is going to be lower. However, on the 5-minute basis, I was watching this candle and I was seeing that it was leaving me a wick. Meanwhile, the body stayed above the mid of that fair value gap. That's a clear indication, that's a clear signature in price that you can see every day. Therefore, I decided to enter a trade. My stop loss was approximately $500, which is something that I could afford considering the last win that I had. And as you can see here, as the price was moving higher and higher, I moved also my stop loss and I executed another contract with a partial above these highs and with a final target of 20,147. As you can see right here, the biggest takeaway from these trades are patience. Patience is everything. Waiting for high probability setups made all the difference. Risk management as well is a non-negotiable. The key was never over leveraging and keeping losses small, considering I had a trailing drawdown. Mindset as well is the real challenge. Sticking to the plan under high pressure, under high volatility markets is tougher than that you can expect, especially when you're profiting so much and the drawdown is trailing you constantly. Therefore, you also have to manage your trade, but you also have to believe in your daily bias. As you can notice here as well, the price was moving again into my favor. The profit was big. I was already at 2,000 on the day, so I decided to cut my trade short and wait for another setup because the price was already so close to my profit target, to my ultimatum, that those $200 didn't count for me. I just want to survive this on the long run. I want to have as many funded accounts without losing as much. So this was a high probability setup. I was close to my profit target, so I decided just to take it, as you can notice right here. So that's how I made over $2,000 in just a few trades. But what happens next? Trading a funded account is a whole different game. In the next episode, I'm gonna show you the last trades that got me funded, and in episode number 3, I'm gonna show you how to trade a real funded account. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Stay safe.